Uncertainty used to scare me, but now I treat it as a sign that I'm leveling up. Uncertainty is a sign of expansion. So it means when you're uncertain about things, it means you're growing and you're shifting, you're getting new perspectives, you're becoming a new version of yourself. And the universe removes your old control, so you're forced to trust the universe in the process. You may feel like off or different, but it doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It just means things are changing. Something is changing. You need to detach. Detach from outcomes, detach from everything, actually, because detachment is power, right? So it doesn't mean that you don't care about these things. It just means you're not clinging to these things anymore. And when you want something and you want it so bad, you attach yourself to it. And when you do that, then you let out a sense of like urgency, like I need it. And that neediness will push it away. But when you detach from it, when you don't hold on to it and you don't cling to it, it will bring you closer to it. It will magnetize that thing you want to you. It will bring it to you. And to detach, it means to not spiral. It means not to panic about it. It's not to hyper focus about it. It is to just observe, detach, just let go. What is meant to be will happen, right? And when you're in times where things are uncertain, you don't know what's going to happen, you need to detach from worrying about what's going to happen and the outcome of what's going to happen. Because if you can't control it, then you shouldn't be so hyper focused on it. You need to let it go. And I do this a lot too, and I have to continuously remind myself, detach from it, like let it go. Because I find when I am focusing on the outcome of something, the outcome is never what I want it to be. But when I don't focus on the outcome and I detach from it and detach from the thing like fully, it works out in the end, right? It's when you're like very attached to it and you focus on it, that's when you start spiraling. So you overthink about it, think about it. You like go over like scenarios of, different ways it could go, right? And you do this and you give all the power back to this thing, right? You need to pull it away, bring it back to yourself, put it back into yourself, the energy into you, and detach. And then you need to build self-trust during uncertain moments. So there's so many times that I've been in situations and I say to myself, wait, we've been here before. We know how it all works out. It always works out the same way. Well, okay, it doesn't always work out the same way, but I've been in these situations before. I know that it works out, right? Regardless of which way it does work out, I know it works out because it always does. I've never been in a situation that didn't work out. And a lot of times it does work out in my way, in the way I want it to work out. And there's been so many times where I tried to control the situation, and by doing that, it didn't work out. So that's why you got to detach, and then you got to trust, have self-trust that you can handle whatever occurs from the situation. Because you've handled everything so far in your life. And not only do you need to build like self-trust during uncertain times, you also need to trust the universe. Because like, let's say, for example, you're waiting to hear back from a job. And you're just like so focused on like wanting to get this job and stuff. Remember too, the universe wants to give you everything that's meant for you. So if this job is not, you don't get it, you don't end up getting it, then it's not meant for you. But if you do end up getting it, then it's meant for you. And that's the thing too, is like when you're like so focused on an outcome of something, like you're like, I want this to happen this way, and you're uncertain how it's going to look or how it's going to work out. Just keep in mind that sometimes the things that you get for a reason, right? Or you don't get for a reason. So if you keep that in mind and you just go through life with that understanding that everything comes for a reason, a season, then it makes it a little bit less stressful and like less anxiety when you're in uncertain positions. So when I go through times where I don't know how things are going to, work out, as a defense mechanism, I would go over all these different scenarios. And because it's easier if I get disappointed, then at least, I already thought of what I would do if this situation happened. And the problem with that is then you're overthinking. So you're spiraling now, right? And then you waste so much energy, so much time focusing on these outcomes that you want, that you don't know if it's going to happen. When really what you need to do is you need to put trust in the universe that what's meant for you will happen. The other thing is you need to use your current habits as evidence of your strength. So when you're in uncertain times, for example, let's say you're in a situationship, which is very, like, that relationship is just all about uncertainty. Like, they want to spend time with you and do these things with you and basically date you but not commit possibly, then that leaves you in like a very uncertain situation. And when you're in that situation, a lot of your energy goes to that situation, right? Energy that you could be using and focusing on your own habits. So pull your energy back again and pour it back into yourself. And it doesn't only just work for situationships. It works for everything. When you're going for a job and you're not sure if you're going to get it. When you're going for opportunities and you're not sure if you're going to get it. Just do the action to get those opportunities and then wipe your hands of it and let the universe do its thing. Because don't focus on it. Distract yourself with your habits and pour your energy right back into you. Because I'm telling you, when you do that, you're basically signaling to the universe that I want this thing, but I don't need it. And when you want something, but you don't need it, you're more likely to get it because you're not in that like energy of energy of neediness, right? Because when you're in that energy of needing it, like I need to have it, then it repels it. But when you're in your energy of like detaching from the outcome and like I want it, but I don't really need it, then it's more likely to come to you. And that's the thing. That's why you got to pour all of your energy back into you. So while you're waiting to hear from that job, while you're waiting to hear about this new opportunity, maybe while you're in that limbo with the person that you want to date, but they're not sure if they want to date you, just pour your energy back into yourself. And I'm telling you, especially with situationships, the more energy you pour into yourself, the more they're going to want you. And then you're going to get to a point where you're like, I don't even want this anymore. This doesn't even work for me. Because you're so with yourself in your own energy. And that's what you need to do for everything, not just situationships, not just jobs, just anything. Set the action to get that thing, right? Like apply for the job or go on a date with the person that you like. But don't focus on like, oh, I'm going to date this person, be with this person. Don't focus on I'm going to get this job or I'm not going to get this job. Just don't focus on it. Just do the action and then put your energy like other places, right? And then you'll be surprised how it works. And then you're not sitting there focusing on it and wasting all this time spiraling over what may or may not happen because you don't know. And then pour yourself in your habits and just become like the best version of yourself. Honestly, that's when I find out I level up the most too. Because like I said, uncertainty is like, it's expansion, right? Like when I'm in uncertain times, it's like a split in a road. Road A, road B. You don't know which roads you're going to go on, right? Which makes the journey way more funner. But instead of like worrying so much about which road, just keep focusing on yourself because that's what you can control. And then naturally, the right road will appear. And when you do that, it makes the journey way more fun. It does. And it gets you through a lot of uncertain times much easily because you just detach from it. You don't really care. Whatever happens, happens. And then you have to have like emotional control without suppressing feelings. So you need to realize that, it's okay to feel let down. It's okay to feel anxiety. It's okay to feel these things, but just don't sit in it. Don't let it take over you. Observe the feeling. Note it. Like, okay, yeah, I'm a little anxious because like I don't know if I'm gonna get this job, or I'm a little let down that like I really like this person, but they don't want to date me. And then acknowledge that you have those feelings, and then again, continue to just be like, okay, I'm going to just go for a run, or I'm going to go journal. Like, don't sit in the feelings. Don't let it overtake you. Don't sit there and say I'm anxious and then sit all day being anxious. Okay, I'm anxious. I'm going to go clean a drawer and make my space way better and maybe go take a bath. Like, keep moving. Moving is clarity. That gives you clarity. So keep doing that. Moving towards the things that you already do and know, which is your habits. And then have like a future self perspective. Like, how would the next level me handle this? Right? How would my future self like be in this situation? And then do that, right? It's like it's amazing when you can like pull things in your life, your present life, as your future self. And that's actually how you become closer, like you bridge the gap between who you are now and who you want to be, is by doing things like that, because now you're taking on like the hot habits, the thoughts of your future self. So just keep doing that and like rewrite the narrative. Like, don't, instead of saying like, what if something goes wrong, or like, what if I don't get it, or what if this, just say like, what if everything aligns? What if everything goes perfectly the way it's supposed to be, right? Like, change your thoughts. Don't sit in that anxious feelings, spiraling thoughts. Change your thoughts and make them more positive. And again, moving is clarity. Changing your thoughts, that's an action that you're taking to make a change. Like, this is the thing. Everybody is going to go through uncertain times, no matter what. You can't avoid it. It's going to happen. But what you can do is take steps to make it easier through those moments, right? Because life is full of uncertainty. But remember, every time that there is a moment of uncertainty, it is a moment that you are going to grow and you're going to expand exponentially by whatever occurs from this uncertain moment. So just hang in there, keep going, move, go back to your habits, focus on yourself, and whatever's meant to be will happen.